Welcome everyone back to the channel. How you guys all doing? I hope you guys so today's video, what are we going to we are going to be covering War Thunder, the series I started a while back, but I haven't done a video in a while over it, on a series called Beginner's Guide. You can go check under the War Thunder folder playlist, you'll see that it's there. This will be part 4. Basically, I'm going to talk about two things: Silver Lion earning and how to shoot tanks. Now, every gun is a bit different. I can show an example. If you go to the Germans and you go to the short, this one here, this tank here, the curvish of the shell, when you shoot, you think you are when you put your cursor on the tank over here, you think you're gonna hit it there. But because of the way the shell projectile works, it climbs and then it falls. So when you shoot with this type of tank, okay, there are differences. You'll pick it up in the game. Always aim a little bit higher. Then your shell will come in and it will plump down there. So remember those things. Some guns will shoot straight. Some guns will have a bit of a drop. These short guns like this normally have a bit of a drop and it's a bit difficult to hit with. But just take that in consideration. You will soon figure that part out, and you will learn that, especially with the Germans with their short guns, especially in their early, that it is quite difficult. The best thing to do with them is to get in their face and just plonk a shell on them. It's sometimes better. And then you guys must also remember that shells, how they work. If you go to a shell, now let's go to the Tiger. So you pick up the Panzergrenadier 39. Now this has got a muzzle velocity of 773 meters per second. Now you guys might think that's a lot, but take into consideration the size of a map, side distance you're shooting from. So the further you are from a target, okay, now taking this consideration, further you are from the target, the longer it will take the shell to get there, and you will start losing muzzle velocity over a longer distance. So that's why I always say, and I always pick my ammunition on the 500 meter mark. So with this shell at 500 meters, muzzle velocity shouldn't really affect me. So I should be able, okay, go through 151 millimeters. That's flat armor. I'll go right through. Armor angled at 30 degrees, 117 millimeters. Armor angled at 60 degrees is 55 millimeters. Now when you start coming to the 60-degree armor, then you should maybe start thinking about, okay, I should maybe try close at the distance. But I also feel like War Thunder has become now the type of game that every other shooter game has become, like Deadside, and not Deadside, Daisy, and that it's becoming a snipe fest. So some things in the game do not always make sense, and you will learn that as a new player coming into the game, that things won't always make sense to you. You will like take a shot and you're like, but I was supposed to pin that and go through it and destroy the tank, but you did it, you ricocheted. And yeah, it's just the way the game is. It's people learn how to take advantage of mechanics, and unfortunately War Thunder will not fix it, because it what generates income for them, because you think a tank is shit, so you'll go buy a premium tank and realize that one is even shitter than the tech tree variant. So it is something that happens, unfortunately, and you're just gonna have to learn to work around that and try to figure it out for yourself. Swearing is one way, smacking your keyboard is another way, wanting to delete and uninstall the game is another way. But yeah, that's how it works. So some tanks have more bullet drop than other tanks, and some meta tags that people use for sniping. These guys learn these things and they do pretty well with them. So another system I want to show you guys is how to use something to get an effect on a tank. So we will take this one. I just got to remember how to do this again. No. How the hell did I do this? Give me a second, guys. Let me just get all my piggies together again. Got crazy. Good armor analysis. Ah, yes, yeah, armor. So, okay, guys, you pick on your tank. Let's just take that off. You pick on your tank. Then you go to armor analysis. Then you'll see your armor layout. Now, this is something I will cover in a more detailed video. There will be a video on this. So this will tend to be part 6. So you got armor analysis protection. Now over here you've got this now. So we can change this. You can change this army nation that you want to pick. So let's take a USSR. Yeah, now this is this tank. So we want to get something more or less the same BR. What BR we are at now? We are at BR2. So armor analysis, Germany, BR2. So we want to take it to Russia. Sorry about the noise. We'll take this one. And you can see there are many different fuses here, and that gives you the indication. So we're going to take the fuse, not the smoke fuse, the one with the highest at 500 meters. It's 30. It's 10. It's 84. 84. 87. 87. 7. So 87 is the best. So now we're going to, this is basically what I want to do, is to show you how you can look where you can pin this tank. According to this analysis, I think you can take the distance 500. At 500 meters, you should be able to go straight through this tank. Yeah, but now you can also see the spalling that happens with these different shells if you shoot. And it's a good indication to teach you also where to shoot, because it will show you there's an ammo rack. So if I hit that ammo rack, complete detonation when it goes red like that. If I aim for the lower glaciers, I'll just hit the transmission. So if I take this corner, which is literally like an impossible shot, but according to this, it is a good shot. So yeah, if you go, always a weak spot on any tank is the machine gun cupola, the machine gun over here. You take it through there. Look at that. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. He's literally he's like out of the game. So you can experiment with this, and you can play around. If you find in a tank that you are battling to kill, then you just come to this and you play around with this armor analysis thing, and you can get a clear indication of where to shoot, where not to shoot. It helps tremendous. It will takes your time. You won't be able to play any games really, because you'll be sitting and playing around with this. But as you can see, even that shot will really severely damage the tank. But most times you will be aiming for corners like this. So yeah, it's just to figure out where to shoot, how to shoot, what's your targets, the tanks you battled the most with. Yeah, that's basically it on this side here. And you can play around with this. All the tanks are available to play around with that. Another system is a battle mode. And I've spoken about this battle mode plenty of times. Assault Ground Arcade, and then you got Assault Ground Arcade, Assault Air. Now this is what pulled me out of bankruptcy, and I'll go into a quick game. Let me just take this. Let me take this one out here quickly. Need an anti-air unit. There we go. Oh, that's right. Now let's just change this. We don't know why it didn't select that. Quickly go into this. Now, if you are in a bit of a pinch for money and you are having problems with finding weak spots on certain tanks. Now, I'm not saying everything will be exactly like the armor analyst thing says. I've noticed there's inconsistency in the game with a lot of the stuff. So there is a lot of inconsistency. You can always come here for some training. And I think this is a pretty nice. You do lose silver lines. You can also get some silver lines. If you're not really into the PvP part of the game, you could come here for the PvE part. And this will teach you also shooting, gun mechanics. I wouldn't say really team playing. First enemy or wave will be appearing. Let's get to a bit of cover here. I'm not gonna make this video too long, guys. I think we might. I just want to show you this. This does get very intense very quickly, and people do run around mad. And I'm sorry about the background noise if you can hear the birds. As you can see, there is quite a player base for this. Where are the tanks? Oh, that was short. Almost hit him. Okay, but that's not what I've come to show you guys. Now, this is the fun. This also teaches you how to lead shots. Everything. It can help you a lot, and you can also earn quite a good amount of silver lines if you... So, and the thing also about this is that the enemy will not stop moving unless you take out their tracks or something. Oh, M24. Damn, that is a shot and a half. Really, that was a shot and a half. Take out something else. Everything seems to be down here. Basically, what you got to do here also is just stop the enemy from coming into your square. And for X amount of rounds. And then you have one. So you can build up quite a bit of silver lines with this. There we go. End of the round. Next wave starting now. Holy shit, they're coming from everywhere. Like, that was a pretty bad shot. It shows you how to lead shots. It helps you so you can get those snapshots off. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much further. I'm just ricocheting shots of that plate. That was a good shot. Ricochet. Damn, they're coming from every direction. Aim a bit higher. Ricochet. That now actually showed me I could not pin it, but I still went for the damn shot. You see what I mean, guys? I am not aiming, I'm just letting loose. And once again, I took out the optics. Damn. Some of these tanks were a bit toughies. Can't get to it. Turret rotation is very slow. Yeah, I will do one more round and then we will call it quits, because I can't remember precisely how many rounds. But this is a pretty good way to earn some silver lions, and those over there are repair boxes. So if you are taking a beating, M4A5s. Oh. I'm overshooting. Oh well, let's do some crazy stuff. Let's do some crazy stuff, guys. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Was to be expected. They're hammering me. I'm dead. 3 kills. Not too bad. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, I'm gonna return to hangar. 2 deaths, 5 kills in total. So it should give me something. But yeah, that's this of the beginner's guide. And when you get to here, you open a box. So yeah. That's part 4 of this beginner's guide. There's also a cool way to earn boosters. Yeah, that is part 4 of this beginner's guide. I hope you guys found it interesting, and don't forget to take the time to go watch the use this system, because it will help you a lot. It will save your life plenty of times. And that's basically it for me in this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.